But I'll have you know that I'm so glad you're here, Andrew. You actually really... Well, I'm looking forward to the fact that it's a great script. It's something that's been very accurately written, and it brings forward the problems of dementia, the way it affects people, and the way it particularly affects the carers. And it's something that I'm greatly looking forward to expressing, along with my colleague over there, and the reaction that we get off each other.
Yeah, I get that. Michael's white and I'm Indian. We adopted him a while ago.
Which should be pretty good because the reality of the script is there.
Is it alright if I sit down, Mr. Harrison?
Of course it is. You know how to do that. I was standing there like a fucking dumb cluck all day. I hope that this film will be more widely available and that people can see the effects of it, because the dementia patient regresses into an area where they're comfortable, their mind is comfortable and their body is comfortable. They don't feel the effect of the people outside, but for the people outside it's totally miserable in the fact that they cannot connect with people they love, people they cherish, who are living in, as in my mother's case, she went back to World War II. And according to her, she saw me as one of the doctors she worked with when she was a nurse. And I found that so distressing that I couldn't recognise her as my mother and she couldn't recognise me as her son. You actually remind me so much of my other son. You know, you two are just so much alike. It was no problem to her because she saw me as Dr. Mumford. And she thought I was, and that was happy, but I couldn't see my mother as my mother. And that was so distressing. Can hardly remember him. I barely remember his face. Having played 3 dementia patients already, which doesn't say anything about my mental state, but dementia is something that should be made more aware to everybody. It's a thing that's brushed under the carpet by too many people. It needs to be more widely understood. And this script is so well written, as I've said before, that it should open up more about what the situation is to people in general, because so many people don't realise what dementia is, why it's there, and the effects it has, especially on the people who care for the patient.